everyone! Welcome to Pug Needs a Hug. I'm Pug.
I'm Sheep.
And today we're going to be talking more Hollow Knight. What if these Hollow Knight charms existed in real life? Still have not thought of any more different questions, so would Steady Body stop the recoil from literally anything? Would Grillberfly's elegy still activate if I had a cold? We'll be answering all these questions and more in this series. Please, if you want to give us any suggestions for questions that we can put into the intro, leave a comment.
Leave them in the comments.
Leave them in the comments section. We love reading your comments.
You do.
Maybe. I don't know. We're recording this before we've even made a YouTube channel, so we'll probably love reading your comments, though. Anyways, we're getting into the third stage of our series. We're gonna be talking about Stalwart Shell.
Stalwart Shell.
See, I'm not, in Hollow Knight, I'm not the hugest fan of Stalwart Shell. I don't use it too much. In Hollow Knight, Stalwart Shell increases the invincibility time that you get after you've taken damage. Now, there is a very difficult translation to make when putting this into real life. Seeing as humans do not have invincibility time after they are hit.
So would they just give you invincibility time? Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, also, Sheep is going into this with absolutely no idea what, we're even talking about.
No.
So I'm just kind of going off of this, and Sheep is just here.
Yeah, I'm just kind of here for support.
Anyways, so,
I'm trying to learn about Hollow Knight here.
I've made a careful consideration, on thinking that, you know what is pretty close to invincibility time after getting hit? Adrenaline. Alright? Adrenaline makes it so that you sometimes can't even feel pain after you are hit. So it increases the flow of adrenaline after you are hit.
I think that makes total sense, actually.
That makes sense, right? You can't feel pain for a little bit after you are hit. Yeah, right?
Yeah. Basically invincibility. You
Yeah.
don't feel the pain.
Makes sense. Anyways, so we will be ranking this charm on, can I lead an everyday life with it? Can I take over the world with it? We'll be factoring those into our ranking. And by factoring those into our ranking, I mean ranking them individually, and then at the end we'll probably go over all of our videos and do an actual tier list of them at the end. But for right now, we're just going to be doing the individual charms.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we might end up doing some double charm videos, just because these videos are like 5 minutes long. So,
yeah.
Might want to lengthen those up with maybe another charm. So anyways,
Yeah.
back to Stalwart Shell. So, for everyday life, I mean, taking a little extra time to feel pain, it's not...
We'll feel no pain.
Well, I mean, you will still feel the pain, actually. Adrenaline doesn't completely take away the pain.
You'll just feel a little bit.
It'll just take a little bit longer for your pain receptors to activate. So basically, you'll have a delayed pain time. So delayed pain can actually be bad sometimes. There are people, say you were given this charm from birth, right?
Yeah.
Babies need time. They need pain to develop their brain to find out what is good and what is bad. So if they think, you know what, that fire looks pretty cool, they touch the fire, ooh, that's warm, but they have delayed pain, so they don't feel that it's bad. They'll like stick their hand in, ooh, that's warm, touch the ground, oh, it burns. And they'll think that the ground is bad, so they'll start avoiding the ground.
So that
And they'll keep on, whenever they're cold, they'll just be like, okay, I'll just jump into the fire.
Oh my god! Okay, that sounds really weird.
Exactly. Anyways,
What?
so that is why I think Stalwart Shell, if you get it from birth, not good.
I don't even think this would be very useful and good.
If you're trying to take over the world, right? Delayed pain,
I mean, I don't know.
by like an extra 3 seconds, or maybe like a minute. Delayed pain by like a minute can be good, but it also can't. like if you get hit really hard in the face, if you're like in a boxing match, like a really fast boxing match, and you just get hit a bunch, and then you don't feel any pain yet, so you just get up.
Like you're boxing against this person.
But like, so if you were like getting hit like a bunch, but you didn't feel any of the pain, and you got knocked down, right? But it doesn't actually matter. So you just get back up because you can't even feel anything, and then you take them out, but then you start feeling the pain. So it can be good in that situation, but that doesn't really account to taking over the world ever.
No.
So
That's not really useful.
So for both of the rankings, the real world ranking, I'm gonna have to give it. It has a use. It's just not
Very useful.
a good use.
It's not very good, and we cannot really, and it's not a good thing to use, especially with birth. Very bad.
Yeah. So it doesn't have a great use, and considering they can actually be harmful at the start of your life, I'm gonna have to give it a 2 out of 10. Same as Wayward Compass. I know it's a little bit low for Wayward Compass, literally being probably useless in your life, but Stalwart Shell can be good sometimes, but actually harmful sometimes.
It's gonna be very harmful for also birth and
Also,
kids.
just like, if you just like accidentally put your hand on the stove and you didn't know until like 5 seconds later, your hand's already burned.
Yeah, like it's like if you're touching something and trying to figure out what it does, then you don't feel anything, and then you kind of like touch something else that's actually good. You think that's really bad because the pain starts then. So it's not very good for when you're like figuring stuff out.
Exactly. All right. So, for real world use, we're going with the 2, and for taking over the world, we're gonna have to go with a 4. Actually, no, 3.
3.
It has a use. It's not very good at taking over the world. You will 100% not be able to do it. You will be able to conquer a group of small people at max. No, a small group of people, not a group of small people.
Wait, what?
Like 3 people, not 5 children. That's different.
Anyways,
Thanks for watching this episode of Pug Needs a Hug. Sit down, sheep. Thanks for watching this episode of Pug Needs a Hug.
Okay.
If you have any feedback for us, please leave it in the comments. We would love to hear your thoughts on our videos. And if you think I say too much, let me know, because I also think that I say too much. And I will be trying to fix that in the future.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, question suggestions for the intro and overall just saying hi. Any support would be appreciated. Just people letting us know that you enjoy our content and if we should keep on making it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Zoom.